Good morning, my dear students. Grade 4. Today we are going to complete our explaining for Unit 8. We will start our lesson definitely with reading. Make sure you're having your copybook with you and your pencil to write down the words and the vocab that we are going to take in this lesson. And they are very, very interesting. The Golden Falcon Theft from Achy Museum. Well, before we read, look at this. It's a museum. It's a place where you can go and watch things, nice things, like the statues, like the statues of the pharaohs. This is the museum. This is the place where you can go and see this artwork and statues there. It's something nice. So our story for today, it's about Achy Museum. It's a museum. What happened in this museum? A theft, stealing. So something wrong happened, and the steal or the theft was a falcon, golden falcon. Golden falcon, it means falcon made from gold or made of gold. And as you can see, the legs of the bird, the falcon. Let us read and find out about this nice story. So, the golden falcon, one of the most important and valuable, this word, please write this word down, valuable, exhibits, things like statues that are shown in the museum, and you can go and see them. Like, the golden or the mask of Tutankhamun in the Egyptian or the National Egyptian Museum. So this is exhibit. This is an exhibit at the Achy Museum. Has been stolen. So suddenly it's been stolen. It happened during the early hours of Sunday morning, when the alarm began to sound, beep, 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 beep. This is the alarm sound. Began to sound at the Achy Museum. When you hear the alarm sound, then sure you, or certainly you find out that something wrong is happening. So whenever you hear this alarm sound, wherever you are, you need to go to emergency exit to protect yourself. So maybe it could be fire, could be something wrong else. So it was theft in this museum, so that's why the alarm sound began to start. Security guards, people who are guarding the museum, didn't see anybody. They didn't see anybody entering or leaving the museum. Although an eyewitness confirms seeing somebody running out of the back of the entrance of the museum. Investigators have looked everywhere. They looked everywhere for the thief, and the falcon. For the thief, the one who stole the golden falcon, and the falcon itself, so that to bring it again and put it in the museum as an exhibit, as a valuable exhibit, because it's made of gold. But they are nowhere to be found. Nothing else was stolen from the museum but only the golden falcon, as you can see. In the next lesson, we will complete this story and we will find out what will happen in the museum. Incidents like this usually happen nowadays. So let us take some words that we had during our reading to this text. Number 1, theft. As I told you, the crime of stealing something, for example, car theft, is on increase due to the absence of the police. You may put your car outside your home and someone may come and take your car away. So, yes, theft. So, car theft is on increase due to the absence of the police. If there is a place, something like this wouldn't happen. Number 2, exhibit. Exhibit. Something for people to see, like, a painting in a museum, a statue of Tutankhamun or a statue of Akhenaten. These are the exhibits that you may see in the museum. Alarm. A piece of equipment that warns you when something wrong happens. If you've got, for example, God forbid, if you've got a fire in a building or in a school, and you suddenly hear the alarm sound. This alarm sound tells you that something wrong is happening right now. So what you will do is very important next. So what you will do next is really very important. Do you know why? Because you need to protect yourself, you need to go to the emergency staircases, and you need to go to the places where you must go there. Eyewitnesses. Those people who witness the crime or the witness that something wrong happens in front of their eyes. We call them the eyewitnesses. The people who witness the accident or the theft. Eyewitness, someone who saw a crime happened just in front of his sight. Just in front of his sight. Investigator. Investigator. Someone who look for case. That's really important. Investigator, they are a part of a police, of the police. So investigator, they come to the accident site, the crime scene, to try to find clues for this crime, trying to help the victims. And in our case, they were trying to help the museum administration to find out, the piece of falcon or golden falcon. So investigator, someone who look for case or investigate the crime. We've got some exercise. I give you just 5 minutes. You stop the recording and find out the answer of these questions. Now you stop the recording, stop the video, and please, now you can write down your answer. You can write down your answer and check your answer with me. So you're ready now to stop the video and write your answer down. Now check your answer with me. The place in which exhibits are saved for people to look at. Is it tomb or museum or colosseum? Of course that's in the museum. Space show the robbery of the bank and call the police. Of course thief will never do this. Security guard, well, maybe, but call the police. This is the eyewitnesses who saw with his eyes. Guard, security guard, they may interfere to prevent this from happening. Do a show. And so look at this. In robot dance, one can imitate a robot. So imitate here, you need to cancel copy actions and you need to do imitate, because imitate, as we talked in the previous lesson, that means to copy the action of something. If you copy the action of something, it means you imitate it. In the achy dance, they pull a strange face to intimidate their enemy. So whenever you intimidate someone, you frighten him. You make him scared or feel scared. So intimidate, frighten. Look, we've got some, we've got any. Usually we use some, whatever this some will be. Something, somewhere, someone, someplace, some. Usually we use some with the affirmative sentence. So, yesterday I went somewhere. I went somewhere. The affirmative sentence. That's why you need to use some. If I put this sentence in the negative one, for example, yesterday I didn't go anywhere. 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 So we use any or anywhere or anyone or anything with the negative and question. Have you got something to do? That's a question. That's a request. But when it comes to the questions, for example, For example, have you got any questions to ask? That's any, because that's negative. And the negative we usually use in the question, sorry. So any, we use it with the question and the negative. Example number 1. I didn't take anything yesterday. Did you take anything from Mary yesterday? So negative and question, we use any. Whatever any will be, anything, anywhere, anyone. Yesterday I haven't seen anyone entering or leaving the museum. Okay? We usually use someone, somewhere, something with the affirmative sentence. Yesterday I saw someone entering the museum. Okay? As I told you, some versus NA. We use some with affirmative. For example, they have some pencils. He went somewhere. I don't know, he went somewhere. But when you change the sentence to be in the negative, you need to change some to be any. So he went somewhere, he didn't go anywhere. They have some pencils, they don't have any pencils. Okay? Any we use with the negative and questions. They don't have any pencils. Okay? Have they got any pencils? Or I will not go anywhere. I will not go anywhere. That was our session for today. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you got something new. I hope if I could add something new for you today, this session. So stay safe and stay home. And thank you very much. See you next session at the God Wish. Thank you.